Hello and welcome to part one of my Voyager build. This is the 1677 scale, which actually is, according to them, it's 51.4 centimeters length model, which is quite a big one. Bigger, so that's the size. It's bigger than the snap together kit, that light up kit that I had before. So yeah, I'm going to be doing this one. This one I'm going to try and be a bit more adventurous and light up. So currently I've been drilling with my little drill kit all the windows out. I might have to do some extra lights on the side, holes on the sides for the blue and green lights on the port and aft and that kind of thing. So I've done the main hull, main top. I've done one of the holes. I've also drilled the windows out of the under saucer, and I'm currently starting on the other side. So once I've done those and I'm happy with them, then I shall be gluing these two sides together and starting the build. I've been watching loads of videos online, so I'm getting a good idea of the kind of job I've got ahead of me, but it's one I'm willing to do, and I'm looking forward to doing it, so I shall keep you posted. Hello and welcome to the second stage or part video that I'm doing for my Revell's USS Voyager, the 1677 scale. I have now finished drilling the majority, well, all of the windows I have drilled out. I have put this the hulls together. I'm just waiting for it to dry, and I'm starting to get rid of lines. It's not very evident here, but I'm smoothing down sections. I've filled in where the stand that they wanted you to use hole, because I'm not going to be using that. I'm going to be mounting it with a metal rod where all the electrics are going to go into it. So this is just setting in position with some masking tape just to keep it in position. I've never used this Plastio body putty before, but apparently it dries. I haven't seen it dry yet, so I'm still waiting. So I'm just going to leave it overnight before I sand it down and get it back down to the base so it's nice and flat along there. So that's on that one. I've also been going through some old, if you remember, they did a Star Trek fact files, so I've been going through some stuff, and I found that on the model they don't have windows where all these little black dots are. The one on top there, that's for one of the little nav lights, but on that side, and obviously on its mirror side, all those black dots basically are windows I'm going to have to pluck up the courage to drill out. So I'm probably just going to draw them into a rough sort of rectangle outline, and then just do exactly what I've been doing with the rest of the windows and drilling them out. Then the other thing I've done is I also saw on a picture, and I've not seen it on any models that that people have done previously with videos, but on this front section here, where there'll be a piece inserted into there, on the actual model it doesn't appear out proud enough, so I'm going to have to fashion a little extra bit to let it poke out a bit. And also, if you can see, I've got two little holes drilled in, so when you put it into the light, well, you can't see with this because the camera does its thing, I've got two holes there to illuminate the back of it. I've not seen people do that, but I have seen it on a picture that from one of the official pictures that actually is backlit. So I'm actually going to do that for myself. So that's the stage I'm at now. So I'm just sort of sitting and waiting, really. The only other thing I can possibly do is take my pylons off and actually start drilling each individual section there, because I'm going to obviously light those as well, and the back point as well I've got to do on this bit here. So I'm possibly going to do those, but generally I'm now starting to assemble. I'm yet to buy any of the upgrades. I've got to do that. I'm still wondering if I'm going to do it, but I'll keep looking and seeing. So just waiting for payday really, and then I can crack on and get the LEDs and all that kind of thing, and get started on the the really good stuff. Okay, so that's this installment for you. Until next time. Hello and welcome to the next video of my Voyager build. There's been a few things that have happened since. That's the I can't remember what this one is. It's a snap together kit, so I'm using this as a reference. But I've been busy painting today, so I've got rid of the white base colour, which is but it doesn't look any different, but it's quite funny. It is a darker grey now. So I've got the base grey on, and then I've done some. They've come out okay-ish. They look a bit more harsh on the camera than they should really look, but they are subtle. It's just the cameras that are making them quite prominent. So yeah, I've done some shaded areas. I've done the phaser banks. I've been painting the top. I've inserted this now 100%. I had to mask all this as well. I've had to touch up as well because a lot of leaking happened. But it's added to like the kind of, I don't know, it's just a bit different. And then I've done the sensor bands here and glued them in, and I've also putted them in as well, so that they're sturdy. I've done the underside as well. There's a bit more painting to go on there. There's some details to go across here and things. But generally, I've had a really busy day getting a lot of painting done. I've even base coated it, and now I've sprayed it the actual colour I want. It sprayed the white on the inside a little bit, so when I do lighting, it diffuse. It sort of it's better because it'll be reflecting light rather than sapping it in. So I've got to do painting on this as well, things like that. And I've been doing a lot of research. I've decided I'm not going to do the paragraphics thing purely because I am a novice to this, and I haven't built a model since I was a wee little boy, and that was very, very well, considering what I've become now artistic wise and everything, that was very badly done. Whereas now, because I've got a lot more art skills behind me, I'm doing this one as methodically perfect as I can possibly do, as in perfect as in using masking tape and all sorts of things, and trying to keep as close to the real model as possible. But I don't know, unless you've got the actual paints, then I don't know. But yeah, so a lot of progress. So I'm very closely getting towards where I actually need to order all the lights and everything, and start thinking about wiring up this model and getting it to do what I want it to do, which is light up. I've got windows to insert there as well. So, but yeah, progress. Okay, see you next time.